easy. Okay, then the next one is a cascading menus, the ones which I was talking about. Okay, so what are the things related to cascading menus here? First and foremost, a cascading menu is a sub menu that is derived from the higher level menu, most typically a pull down. That is what you just now saw, right? So there will be a menu bar. Inside a menu bar, you will have a pull down menu. If you click on pull down menu, you have a cascading menu bars, which means one, you choose one, other one will open. Okay, like that. Cascading is nothing but, see, what is the meaning of cascading? Literal meaning of cascading is one after other. Okay, cascading effect of snowball or of something. See, how a snowball will generally be generated. You start with very, very small one, then it keeps on rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay, and it becomes very big. Okay, it becomes an avalanche. You know what is an avalanche and all, right? It becomes an avalanche. Okay, so that's an effect. Okay, the entire world basically, sort of has that effect. Okay, there's something happening and there's always a link to that and keeps on having effects one after other like that. Okay, again, a simple example being, someone is working on a virus in Wuhan, in China, in one of the lab, and the entire world shuts down. Okay, for 2 years after that. Okay, cascading effect. So let's sort of move into this. Okay, cascading effects may also be attached to other cascades or pop-up menus. Okay, cascading menus are located to the right of the menu on the previous menu to which they are related. They are right only, na? Check. See, this is a menu bar. I'll click on this. This is a pull-down menu. On towards the right-hand side, this is all right-hand side only. Towards the right-hand side, I have my cascading menu coming up. Okay, recent projects, all these things, recent files, all these things. Okay, export, all these things will be coming in terms of the right hand side of it. Okay, let's go to the next one. Menu items that lead to the cascading menus are typically indicated by the right pointing triangle. Okay, cascading menus are developed to simply do what? To reduce the number of choices, okay, that may appear on the screen at any point of time. Okay, see, I don't want all the cascading items that are there to be in the menu bar because generally that I don't use them often. Okay, so to avoid that, I put it inside. Okay, only when I need it, I'll be taking it. Okay, cascading can be used when many alternatives exist that can be grouped together meaningfully. Again, a simple example. Of course, it's a textbook example, but I have taken the one which we already know. Okay, this is a cascading menu. You click on reports, you click on investment reports, then you again have transaction reports, capital gains, market value, performance reports. It's more, it's nothing but a cascading report. Okay, cascading menu. Okay, something which you sort of need to keep in mind. See, there's again diagrams. Do you have to write, like this? No, you just have to write one screen in a rectangular box, write one thing, then inside that put, few things, then again inside put a few things. You got your answer. Okay, like that. You got to be smart. You don't have to replicate a diagram which is there in the textbook, but similar to that are the ones which give some meaning to one which you are seeing in the textbook is enough. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Okay, then so what is the advantage? The advantages is the top level menus are simplified and because the choices are very clearly hidden, right? So most the more first letter mnemonics are available because of the menu possesses fewer alternatives. Okay, control P, control S. Okay, remember all those mnemonics. Next, the disadvantages of a cascading menu. What is the disadvantage? Okay, the access to submenu items require more steps. If you are accessing a submenu, they basically require more number of steps. Access to submenu items require a change in pointer movement direction. Okay. Why? Because again, you need to go click on it, then only it will work. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Okay, that's a reason. That's called disadvantages of a cascading menu. Okay. So cascade indicator, how do you indicate? You indicate with that the right triangle. This is what they call in the triangle. Okay, the one that you see here, the right shaped triangle. Place an arrow on the right pointing triangle to the right of the each menu to describe or to go into the cascading menu. Separate the indicator from the choice description by one space. Okay, that is what they're saying right here. Okay, where do you think the location would be? The location would be you're going to position the first choice in the cascading menu immediately to the right of the selected choice. Okay, intensity I. It can be immediately below that you will be having whether it's low or medium or high. Okay, medium is nothing but normal. Okay, that will be right towards the one that you choose. Okay, where do you think it will be on all? So levels do not exceed more than 3 levels. Okay, 2 cascades is quite enough. See, what is the meaning of more than 2? See, I've chosen one. Then among this it will come. Then again I'll choose. Then again it will come. So if it keeps on going like that, so what is going to happen? You will lose track of what you have chosen, right? You will lose a track of what you have chosen and also. JSA generally not more than 2 is a good thing. Okay. Up to 2 is fine, but anything more than 2, it's not a good thing. Okay. Only one cascading menu is basically preferred, which is 1 plus 1. Okay. So 2 things. Okay. Title not necessarily on the cascading menu. Okay. The title will be in the name of higher level menu item chosen. So the one that you see here, you don't have to name this. Again, I'll take this example. You don't have to name all these things which you see. Save all files, save projects, save, save close file, close all files. All these things need not be named right on the things right here. No, it will be just file. File is the main menu. Say main name of the menu bar. Inside that, you will be having all these things. Okay. Inside, new, you'll be having empty class file. All those things I don't have to put it here. Okay, that is what they clearly say right here. That I don't have to write it, all those things right here. Okay, then I move into the pop-up menus. 1 second. Now, what is the meaning of pop-up? Something that pops up. I think you people will be used to it many times when you are sort of looking into any of the websites, right? Some menu just pops up. Okay, pop-up window we call it, but menus will also do the same generally. Okay, so what is that basically? Unless and until we sort of go for it, it will not come, but they'll pop up on its own. Okay, choices may also be presented to the user on the screen through the pop-up menus. Okay, what is pop-up menus? Vertically arrayed listings that only appear when specifically requested. That is what I was saying. Okay, only when we need it, it will come through. That's why it's called pop-up menus. Okay. So pop-up menus may be requested when the mouse pointer is positioned over the designated or hot area of the screen. Okay, you have seen, right? We generally, whenever it's not needed, we go and click a mouse cursor there, it will open. Okay, it will open. I mean, it will not open and all, it will show what and all options that are there. Okay, what's the difference between that with the cascading, thing or a pull down one? Pull down, you don't have to go click on it. Okay, know the difference. Pull down, you have to go and click on it. When it comes to pop-up, you don't have to click. You just have to go keep a cursor there to pop up. Okay, that difference you need to be known. Okay, so what are the advantages? Okay, the advantages is they appear in the working area. They do not use the working space of the windows. Okay, no pointer movement is needed if selected by the button. Okay, so all those things. Okay, it obviously comes as a vertical orientation only. All those things are your advantages. The disadvantages. The disadvantages are their existence must be learned and remembered. You need to know them. Okay, control P. You need to know what is control P. Otherwise, control P is, it can be anything. Control, X, control Y, control V, like this. All those things you need to know. Then only it will work. Okay. What's a famous thing which we do? There are, 3-4 commands which everyone knows. Okay. Control X, control V, control P, okay, and probably control S. Okay, because everyone would be using it right from your school days. So, but other things also there. So that needs to be learned and remembered. And you call that as a disadvantage? Yeah, because you need to remember it. Okay, anything that requires human effort is a disadvantage. Okay, means for selecting them must be learned and remembered. They require special actions in terms of the menu. Okay, and the items are smaller in size when it comes to as the other buttons. Okay, so display, where do you think the display would be? Provide a pop-up menu for common frequent contextual actions. Okay, so items cannot be chosen due to the current state of application should not be displayed. The ones which are not frequently used or which cannot be displayed full cannot be used and all. Okay, so location, where do you think the location would be? Location should be right at the pop-up, which means it should be generally at center. Okay, centered and to the right of the object, which means it was requested. Okay, it should be close to the pointer so that the pointer can be easily moved onto the menu. If the pointer is positioned in such a manner that a pop-up would appear off screen or clicked, you need to position the menu as soon as the object is, sort of going toward it. Okay, but not covering the entire object and all. Okay, what is the size? Size should be not more than, again, 5 to 10. General convention. It should not be more than 5 to 10. Okay, preferably around 8. Okay, around 8. Then title, it's again not necessary because pop-ups will be covered under the main menu. Okay. Then the advantages. Okay. The